2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 19, 20. That's a good audio check. It takes a couple minutes to set this stream up. We're going to get there. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. We're going to get it up. Yes, sir. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, sir. So many things to make sure of going into a stream. Massive list of stuff that you got to do, and you got to do it right. Make sure to turn that ad blocker off before you go into a stream. The last thing you want to have happen is your stream shut down because your ad blocker crashes. You know how unreliable they can be. We're chugging along. We're getting there. Yes, we are getting there. How y'all doing today? Okay. Just waiting for that lobby to fill up. Get them people in here so we can rock and roll. Off to a really late start. But that's okay. Because I can do this all day. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just making sure my playlists are set up. I'm making sure all my audio stuff is set up as best as I can get it. I'm making sure all my windows are where they got to be. My monitors are how I like them. You know, this business is highly customizable to the player. And I've been doing this for over a year, YouTubing for 4 years. And I've got a certain way that I like things to be. A certain way that I like things to be. And I don't get the impression that I've got everything under control until I've checked each and every box. And it's a vastly growing list of stuff to do every single time. And then, you know, the more you want to get professional, the more you have to do outside of the stream as well. You know, setting up timestamps and everything. You know, at first your priority is, you know, just learn how to produce, learn how to use, you know, like a monitor, a broadcaster, or whatever. And then, you know, the basics of getting your mic the way that you want it, setting up scenes and stuff like that, and even saving your work. And then after that, you know, which could take a long, long time. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Like, we're so close. Let's see what's going on here. We'll get you all. Hey, how you doing? I see somebody's in there. Thank you so much for being here today. All right. Just another minute. Yeah, so this is our Einstein build. This is our Einstein build. So I'm trying to make it as true to form to Einstein and dignifying Einstein as I can. You know, which means that's kind of a lot of responsibility because Einstein's one of the most important figures in human history. You know, which meant that you had to dump in it virtually every point that you had into charisma. You didn't have a choice there. And you couldn't spare the luck. You had to have luck be at least 5. How are you going to have one of the guys that made, I mean, he literally reshaped the world. If we didn't have Einstein, we'd be in a different world. And there's virtually no way to dispute that because of him, we had the bomb. Everything changed. All right, let's jump into this game. I think we're good. I think we are good. Okay, so let's turn the starting soon thing off. Okay, here we go, dudes. Thanks for your patience. Let's fire this up. Move this over here. Open this game. All right, here we go. Yeah, so, yeah, you got what I call sponsies. Hey, everybody, we're playing Fallout 2 here. Playing Fallout 2 1.02.31. I got this off of Steam, but you can also get 1.02.31 off of GOG.com. I swap it up. I change. I've got 2 accounts. And plus, I also have the CD-ROM. Now, we're playing a patch game. Everybody look out. It's a patch game. It's SFAL 3.3 Alpha. But we do not use SFAL 3.3 Alpha to change or increase or decrease the rate at which the game gets jiggy with it. We use that in game preferences. Let's take a look at our screen settings. I'm playing on 640 by 480, and I think you should too. We have Fog of War enabled, and it's as deep and dark and rich as it could possibly be. Let's take a look at them screen settings. Yo, Robert West, thank you so much for being here. Game difficulty is hard. Combat difficulty is rough. Violence is none, and the language filter is on. So as I say, if you believe that Fallout is a game for anybody, and I'm talking all the Fallouts, and if you believe that gaming and video game playing is something that anybody could be able to do no matter where you are or how you were raised, then you simply must be keeping your violence, your gore, and your language in check. Because if you don't keep that in check and you turn one person away from the game because your language is out of control, then you absolutely are a hypocrite because you went into it believing that it was for everybody. Yet you did something that would turn somebody off. Now, I would say if you endeavor to be a professional in this industry, you need to be thinking about stuff like that. And I really think that if you endeavor to be great, then you should practice modifying your behavior to be more inclusive to that next generation and that next player, that next downloader, that next installer. Target highlighters off. We're really making this hard. Combat looks, I still don't know what that means. Language is messages are verbose, but they're tamed because language filters off and combat taunts are off. Running is set to normal, which means your mouse work must be excellent. Subtitles are off. Item highlight is off, making it even more ridiculously difficult. Combat speed is fastest, and it definitely does affect player speed. Let's jump into the game here. I have turned the master music off, just the master music off, to protect my game from getting copyright striked. So one of the things that you need to be monitoring is your master music, because you're going to lose channel value when your streams get shut down because of copyright strike, because there's a few songs that are copyright strike. Let's take a look at our Einstein build. He's not strong, he doesn't have much endurance, and he's not very agile. But what he lacks in the body, he more than makes up in the mind. He's got excellent perception. He's got great charisma. He's one of the most well-known, respected, good-natured, fun-loving, and high-appeal characters in human history. This guy rocks. Intelligence is out of this world. So he's 3938935. Gifted is illegal. We have subcategory gifted is illegal. That's why I just left the luck at average. He's good-natured and sex-appealed. I did my best to be as true to form as possible. He was known to have many sexual affairs, even within his relationships. Everybody loved this guy. Everybody knows him. He's awesome. He is the guy. He's the father of the atomic age. He is the father of the atomic bomb, and that's why we have him traps. Subcategory, explosive destruction. We have to dispatch 40 enemies using explosive, or it's a game over. Not to mention, it's an incredibly difficult run as it is. Subcategory, we must hack the end game terminal. If we do not, that's a game over. And obviously, he's a gifted speaker because he was able to persuade people using his God-given natural wit and speaking ability to believe and to buy into his abilities, and that definitely did change the world. He's the reason we have what we have now. Beyond that, let's get this game started. I wish I could change the age, but I just can't. All right, let's fire up this game. And also, boy, this is going to be one tough game. Now, you know the rules. It's a speed run, which means we have to, so the game doesn't start now. The game doesn't start now. The game doesn't start now. The game doesn't start now, 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 or now. It starts in just a second. We have to reprove our settings to validate our game by verifying that the settings in the game are the same as they were out of the game. If we don't, then it would be that it's a subcategory of a non-proven subcategory. This is subcategory proven, and I'll update that in the description later. We have now validated that the game is exactly as it was specified to be. The game starts as soon as I hit the escape button here, and we'll just run right through there. We don't have much agility, but our perception basically gives us some options that we wouldn't normally get. So watch how we do this. All right. Oh no, the mean old ant. The mean old ant. He's got me. So you don't really need all that much agility or anything like that. Just raw player skill is all that you really need. And once you've got that raw player skill, it just opens up what you can do and the fun that you can have in the game. All right, here we go. Let's crack this safe. There we go. So yeah, so we are going to have to be getting lots of sploders in this game. Lots of sploders. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Hit the brakes. All right, where's this dude? Oh, nuts. I don't know. Can I just gonna get by him? I can't. So watch how we handle this. So that's a first time. Then we get him over here. If we can't get past it, so now we can. On our double, we sneak out. And right about here, just kind of hit the brakes and our bit rate. No, well, I guess we could turn the bit rate up to 2820. So, yeah, so I just paused because I saw on my dual monitor that you guys weren't getting anything. All right, so I changed my bit rate up a little bit. There we go. Everybody's back in there. Great. Yeah, I just didn't want to go too far. So I just sploderized this. Don't worry, everything gets captured. Everything gets captured on my it'll all be up. The couple seconds that y'all missed, we'll have it all back for you. Oh, we got hit by that. So endurance is a little bit of a problem. So he catches me. Oh. We'll run up here, and then we'll sneak out here. And then we'll go over here, and then we'll open this. Yeah, so we've really got to be on our best behavior. But Corbin, thank you so much.